What's going on, guys? It's your boy Julius with Exclusive, and I'm back at it with another one on Project Gsxr. Today, I'm gonna be putting in some new headlights. So, what I have right now are just the standard halogens. I'm going with some new HIDs to put in there. I know everybody's switching over to LEDs these days. That's the new wave, that's the new technology. But the reason why I didn't go with LEDs, I actually have a set, but the reason why I'm not going with them is because I wanted to do a color change on the headlight. I went with some 3000K HIDs, which is that gold amber type of headlight. I think that stands out a lot at night. When you see them at night, that's usually what catches your attention, is that gold headlight. It's one of those things, even the blue, everyone's even starting to get that blue really. So I think that gold will really stand out. And plus, it goes with what I plan on doing with the bike. I plan on doing a black and gold theme on the bike. So let's go ahead and get to the video. I'm gonna put the HIDs in. We're gonna do a comparison test to the original versus how bright they are with the HIDs. I'm not sure if they're gonna be darker because they're amber, but I figured if they are darker, I've got my high beams still if I need those. For the most part, I ride on lighter streets. It shouldn't be a bad, shouldn't be anything horrible, but we'll see. We'll do a comparison and do the whole installation. So let's get to it so you guys can check it out. Let's go. So this is the headlight kit that I bought, OPT7. It's supposed to be one of their brightest kits. I forgot what exactly it's called. They have a couple of different options. I'll put the link below in the video, but let's see if we can get this box open. I'm holding the camera with one hand. So bear with me as I get the stuff out of here. There we go. So this box I've got, this looks like it's gonna be the ballast and the hardware in this box. Got some zip ties, some mounting brackets. Let's see, I don't even know what those are for. I might have to read the instructions on these. And then this is the actual ballast here. So this, that. Of course, I have two of these, but with the Gsxr, I only have one headlight that I have to worry about. So I'll just have a spare set of parts if I need it. They do offer some kits that only have the one headlight, but I've burned through a lot of the headlights for the most part when it comes to these HIDs and stuff on my car and my old bike and stuff like that. So I figured a spare part wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, there's this. This looks like some kind of adapter. So I'm definitely gonna have to read the instructions, but that's the first box. I've got the hardware, zip ties, ballast, it's some kind of adapter, and I have no idea what that is. And then let's get to the next box. All right, and the next box is gonna be the bulbs. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave those covered. Like I said, I have two. Looks pretty straightforward though. Plug that in. I've got an extra wiring kit, it looks like. An extra harness, I guess, to make it longer if I need to. But we'll see. I'll go ahead and install everything. But that's everything that comes with the kit. It wasn't too bad. I want to say this is about $80 headlight set for HIDs. I went with OPT7 just because I actually use them for other things. If you look at my truck, I have some red lights under the dash in the truck in Project F150. Those are OPT7. The headlights that I actually used in my F150, the LEDs are OPT7. I burned those out driving through a lot of water, and a lot of things burned out, not only the headlights. So I'm not blaming the headlight at all for that one. But yeah, I think I've been happy with them so far. Their customer service is great, their warranty is great, all that good stuff. So that's why I went with OPT7. I already know them, I've already dealt with them. I don't have time to try new products. So let's go ahead and get this installed and see how it works. Okay, so this is what the bulb looks like originally. Let me get the bike turned on. That's the original bulb right there. Got a nice clean line with a hot spot right in the middle. And yeah, it's actually not too bad. Let's check it out with the high beams on. That's with the high beams. Nice hot spot right there in the middle still, but it lightened up everything else. All right, so let's turn this off and put in the HIDs. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is take out the cluster here. It's got an Allen. It's only got one holding it in. And of course I dropped it. So here is the first Allen. That came out pretty easy. After that, this should pretty much pop off. Go ahead and unhook it just to give me more room. Alright, put this to the side. So you can access the headlights from both sides, turning the handlebars, you need more room, and right here behind that. So either way, you have plenty of room to get to it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect it first. There we go. Twist it and then pull it. And voila. Bulb is out. I'm not sure if this is the original bulb, but either way, it's definitely the halogen. So let's get to the installation part of the HID, but as you see, it's not that bad, especially with all the room that you have here. It's not that bad getting this one out, and it won't be that bad putting the new one in. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is get the headlight bulb in place. I'm going to leave this on. I know back in the day, these were very sensitive. I don't know if that's changed yet, but I'm going to just get it into place and and then once I can, slide this off and just slip it right in the hole. There's a lot more pieces to this kit than I'm used to with headlights. I got the ballast, I got a ballast adapter, headlight adapter. There's a lot of other parts. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put all that right here, but I'm gonna make it work. So let me get this down here. I think I'm gonna go right this way. Right down here. It's not that bad. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna go right through here. Lift up this wire. So instead of you guys watching all of that, I was kind of struggling, trying to find that balance of being careful and forcing it to happen. It was a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be, trying to get that bulb in there, just trying to twist it. It was a little more difficult. But those wires that come from the bulb, they go in this adapter here. There's two wires. They just snap right in. Alright, so I gotta find out where I am going to put this. But I want to check these and make sure they work before I start mounting everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wire it up real quick. So then from there, these go into these, which is the ballast. They have little lineup marks on it, which tells you exactly how to line them up where there's no problems. There we go. Lined up, you screw them on. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of how many components are with this headlight. It's kind of overkill for a headlight. Kind of heavy too, but we'll see. We'll see if it's worth it once I plug them in and turn them on. Alright, and then this is the adapter that has to go to the original OEM wiring. It says if the light doesn't work, then flip it. So, pretty much standard. I've seen that plenty of times on these lights where it doesn't work. Alright, let's see if it works. There we go. It's got to warm up for a second. Oh no, wait, that's the high beam still. There is no light, okay? So flip it around. I don't feel like it snaps in. I don't know why. I feel like it should snap. Not getting anything. Alright, why are you not snapping? Alright, so for some reason I'm not getting a snap in. I should get, it should lock in here, and it's definitely not doing that. I don't know why, but it looks like there's some kind of protector in here. If you guys can see that, there's this protector here, and I'm guessing it just has to come out. I'm gonna get maybe some needle nose real quick and see if I can take that out. Yep, it came out, so I think that's why it wasn't fitting. So let's get to it again. Should snap in. Now I got to snap. Perfect. I gotta line this one up again. Alright, so if there's no light, then we have to flip the wire. Let's see if we have light. We have no light. So let's flip it. There we go. Oh man, it's got to warm up a little bit. And there it is. That is pretty bright. Let me turn the lights off and stuff again, and so that way we can get the same shot that we had with the original headlight. Okay, so this is going to be the HID headlight. We can do a side-by-side test. Headlight on. It's got to warm up. It looks green at first. I don't know why it flashes like that, and then it turns gold. Oh, that's nasty. It's basically the same setup. It's got the same cut line. It looks good to me. It looks like it's pretty bright. I wouldn't say it's brighter than the original, but it's pretty bright. Let's get a shot at the front of the light so we can see it. You can definitely see it's gold. The camera doesn't do it justice, guys. It really doesn't. That looks gold looking at it from where I'm at, but in the camera it looks white. So let's get back here. I'm happy with it. So I'll do a side-by-side, put these two side-by-side, and that way you can check it out. Still got to warm up, I guess. It just got brighter. Let me turn on the high beams so we can see what it looks like with the high beams on. And there you go. There's some flickering going on. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe it's a wiring thing. There we go. It's good. All right. Cool. And that's how you install it. I'm gonna get these wires cleaned up and try to figure out where I'm gonna put all these components at. It's a lot of components for this installation. It looks like it's made for more of a truck, not really a bike, but I'll figure it out. There's got to be a way to put it, but I'm happy with it. Tell me what you guys. Okay, so I came to the darkest wall I could find out here in South Florida, at least close to my house. I didn't want to go too far. So let me go ahead and turn the light on. Put the bike in neutral. I gotta pull the clutch and give me 1 second. And there we go. Stand it up so you can see what it looks like. That's it. That's super yellow. I like it. Very bright. When I turned my high beams on and the bike wasn't on, the HID was actually cutting out. But now you can see what that does. So if for any case that I feel like that HID is not enough, my high beams, they still do their job. But that HID is pretty bright and it's definitely yellow. I'm gonna see if I can get a different look while I'm outside. I know you couldn't see it on camera. Still doesn't look yellow on camera from the front of the bike, but in person you could definitely see that's a different color light going on there. So I'm happy with it. I'm excited about it. Let me know what you guys think. OPT7 3000K, and I will put the link to the light below. And like I said, I'll do a review here in a few weeks, let you know if I still like the kit that I bought, because there was a lot of components to it. But as of right now, I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, get back home before it rains again, and I'll check you guys in the next video.